listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV Snooki and Jwoww After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Snooki and Jwoww After Show.
I love Queen. Bing is for doing, and we're here doing with a lot of fist pumping. Welcome to another episode of AFTERBUZZ. We're here chatting about Snooki and Jwoww, Season 1, Episode 3. It looks like a little meatball. Oh, it was a very cute little meatball, I have to say. Episode, yes. So, who am I joined here with? I'll let them introduce themselves.
Sorry, I was just massaging my arm. I did a lot of fist pumping last night, so doing that, I was like, oh my God, wow. Work that bicep. Hi, guys. I'm Christy-Anne Lopez. You can follow me on Twitter at Missilo. That's MISSC_LO.
And I'm taking the place of Roxy and Gabby once again this week. Our team, Matzo Ball. I am Phil Svitek. Phil the Thrill for you guys.
And I am your host, Erika Vieira, and you can also find me at Twitter. I just joined, so find me because I need more friends or followers. And that's at Erika Vieira LA.
And also, just for you concerned people, Matzo Ball is okay. They're just, Roxy's right now still in Boston. She was due back here a while ago, but then something came up. And then Gabby, she's torn that her other matzo ball's out here, so she's probably facing depression. But she's all right overall.
Yeah, they got to be here together. So we're here, you know, holding the fort down. And Phil
missing them.
Yes, missing them a lot. We still haven't had all 4 of us here together, but it'll happen.
It will happen.
And it's going to be wild. I have a feeling it's going to be like cray.
It's like cray, not just cray, Chrissy,
right,
like cray.
You're right.
We're building up this anticipation.
That's right.
So it better be good.
I joked about it, just to spend a little more time on sequiturs, that this is the world's way of telling me that I have to watch this show, so...
It's true.
This is true.
Phil was a little hesitant last week, and this week he's all for
about it.
I do like this. I like this show.
Do you like it now?
It's enjoyable.
That's true.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah. Well, this episode had a couple of nice things going on. A little bit more of a mellow episode, I'd have to say. What were your overall impressions of the episode as a whole?
I thought it was fun. There was a lot of things that they did. You know, they started off with a dinner to celebrate Jenny's birthday. Then they had like a girls' night and kind of ended it, you know, doing a bunch of different things. So overall, it was fun to kind of like hang out with them.
Here's what I didn't like. I mean, I realized in today's episode, Jwoww's birthday should have been a much bigger event.
Yeah.
With the Pauly D show, we had the fame aspect of it, and they were getting famous and things like that, and they were battling with that. I want to see them struggle with it rather than just, okay, Snooki's having a baby.
Yeah, I have to say, Jwoww's dinner was very anticlimactic. It was really mellow. I was kind of hoping, I hate to say this, but I was kind of hoping for a fight. I was hoping
between who?
I don't somebody. I mean, it's Jersey Shore. It's you got it. Well, not Jersey Shore, but you know what I mean. Someone's got to fight. I mean, Gianni and Roger had a little bit of a tiff.
Yeah, right. But I mean, we'll talk about this in news and gossip about situation and Pauly's birthday.
As far as I know, everybody loves the situation.
There you go.
Yep, everyone does.
and that's why, and people love the situation. That's why they're at their birthdays. Whereas, like, come on, you could scrounge together 10 friends.
Yeah,
that's true too. I mean, it was just the 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're getting old.
It's
like,
such a couple.
Just have a dinner.
Yeah.
Boring.
Just have a dinner, and not even. Just a dinner. It's just like 4 people.
Yeah.
Like Phil said.
That's the pregame.
I thought it was going to be the pregame.
Yeah.
I actually, when I saw them going back to the house and lighting up the candles, I was thinking, okay, here's where it's going to get good. This is where, Jwoww is going to get wasted and tell Snooki how she really feels about the pregnancy, and where, Johnny and Snooki are going to end a huge fight.
Oh my God, I wish.
I know. But I have to say, Roger cracks me up.
Oh my God, he is freaking hilarious.
Isn't he funny?
Like, his dry humor, the things that he has to say are so, he can put anybody down and it still is really funny.
I mean, whipping out the Oompa Loompa song is classic.
But I thought he was making fun of Gianni. I don't think anyone else picked up on that.
No, they
he was
did.
totally
Snooki
picking
was
up on it.
pissed.
Yeah.
All right.
I like when she gets in pissed off mode too, like, shut up. You're stupid. I loved it.
I know, and it's her sober pissed off mood. It's not her drunken, like, pissed off. It's like her, oh, I didn't like it. Please stop.
No, she gets, you're annoying.
Yeah, you're annoying.
You're annoying.
But again, I thought maybe Johnny was going to step up to him, like you said. Like maybe there was going to be some sort of tension, but Johnny's such a laid back, whatever, mellow dude. He's like, haha, you're funny. You're funny, Roger. Ha ha ha. And I think, I think Snooki really does want him to step up. She's like, step up to him. Don't let him talk to you like that, because she was getting pissed off for him. I don't know.
No, it was actually kind of cute to see Snooki defend her man.
Yeah.
Just get protective of him. And there's a strong relationship there.
Yeah.
You could tell. I mean, what do you guys
He's
think?
certainly not strong.
I know.
We still haven't found out how tall he is.
No, he's 4'10", she's 4'8". That's what he said.
No.
Oh, okay, that's what he said. So I'm
Well,
just going off
I
of
thought
that.
he was joking.
Oh, he could have been, but I'm just going off of what he did say.
Yeah, well, we'll have to find out.
But then again, if you're a guy, what can you do to step up to Roger anyway? The man is a beast. Like, I would be intimidated too. Like, holy
Oh,
crap.
you tell him, hey, I get it, dude. You're funny. All right, now, can we just have a dinner for Jwoww?
Lay off.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how it's done. Okay.
Honestly,
that's
if it
how
wasn't,
should have been
but
done.
if it wasn't for Roger making fun of Gianni, what would have there been to show?
They're
Nothing.
kukas?
I know.
Speaking of kukas, let's backtrack to before the dinner. What did you guys think about their little conversation about strippers?
I mean, it was basically where we left off last weekend, or last week rather. And I mean, they say strippers are prostitutes and things like that. Way to kind of take the logic further, but okay.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny how Johnny doesn't like strippers and strippers suck their sluts and this that, but
Right.
Snooki.
Johnny so likes strippers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean-
Johnny doesn't like strippers. Trust me, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I mean, well, remember actually now that I think about during Jersey Shore, he got how the biggest fight that they had was when she flipped up her skirt and showed her kuka to everybody.
Yeah, but he doesn't want a stripper for a wife.
Yeah,
Right.
well, but he got Snooki. I mean,
And that's another thing too. It's like, oh my gosh, I hate strippers. Yet again, you're voluntarily jumping on a stage and showing your
showing
vagina.
your kuka. So at least
But
the
not
stripper's
getting
getting
paid
paid.
for it. Yeah.
Well, technically, she was kind of getting paid too. So
She's probably getting more.
MTV Networks was paying, yeah. So I guess in some ways, what's ironic is they're quite similar.
They are quite
And they're
similar.
hating on him. I mean, Snooki isn't the most innocent girl, and I just thought it was funny how they're putting down strippers and not liking them.
At the end of the day, they're going to a strip club.
Yeah, I mean, strippers have feelings too. So, they wrapped up the birthday dinner, and then they showed the girls having a fun little night out on the town.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of that?
What a strange mix of places to go to.
The sex museum.
I mean, I don't know. You guys are obviously girls, and I am not. But like, once you have like a theme night, we're gonna first go like do this. Like, we're gonna do ninja themed stuff tonight, or we're gonna do just a bad combination of sex and ninjas.
Well,
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
Phil, I have this. Phil, this is where you as a guy, you're not gonna get it. I thought it sounded really fun too.
And I mean, yeah, it's random, but they're like team random. They're so freaking random.
well, I mean, but what do you think, Phil? By you saying, don't you have a theme? What's usually a theme is the attire and costumes,
Right.
And that's where themes come in. Your
Well, it was
activities
the
aren't
thing-
going to be a theme. Like, what do you mean?
Okay, they hate strippers, yet they dress up like strippers to go to a sex museum.
I thought they looked hot.
They were. They were wearing a lot of clothes. They weren't. It was.
Nah, Jenny.
She looked like she was like about to strip though.
Oh, did she?
It was very
Yeah,
good. It was very
her
nice
shirt was being buttoned up by like the last whatever you would call it.
was on a string.
Last
Yep.
millimeter.
It was a boom, and we're
Yeah.
gonna see a little
What
bit
is
more
about to
Jwoww.
burst?
We're gonna see her Jwows.
But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I want to go to that museum. It
Do you?
looked awesome.
It looked weird about animal sex and having threesomes and little monkeys.
bear threesome
I could
was
pass.
whatever we want.
Yeah. They can do whatever they want. Yeah, I think I would personally pass on that sex museum. But,
I mean, if you
I'm so down.
but it sounds like Christy's really
I'm
excited
so
about
down.
it.
Let's go to
the candy cane dildos.
Well, and the ninja restaurant was pretty. That's
Well,
where I would want to go.
Let me ask you this, just
back
as
to
a
the
general.
sex museum.
No, I just want to know this.
Phil's got something on his mind, guys.
Do people really buy this stuff, or is it just like how weirdly we freak you out into thinking people actually do this, and then in turn you'll actually end up doing that because you think other people do it?
Wait, people do what?
Have
Yes.
candy cane dildos up their asses.
Well, yes, it's one to make you think about it.
And silence.
I wonder what that would be like.
Just
And maybe some
wondering.
people actually do go there.
I'm sure people do. I mean, that's what museums are. It's like the collection of weird things that are unusual. And this.
I'm not
happens
saying
to
I would
be
do it. I'm just saying I would look at it. Okay.
Now she backtracks.
I'm just saying.
I just like to see. I don't want to do
I mean,
it.
science has taken
I'm
a
not
weird
gonna
turn
partake.
when, like, you have people going out and researching. All right, deers, they have a lot of threesomes over here.
Well, it's somewhat anthropological. I mean, it's I think it's science.
And for one thing, it's human nature to know, some animals are homosexual. Some, you know what I mean? And,
Good to
we're
know.
all living species.
Well, luckily, we're about to get scared over at the Ninja
Yeah.
Palace.
Nice transition. Yes, actually, the Ninja Palace is somewhere I kind of want to go. I think it looks really cool.
Well,
What
here's the
about
thing.
you guys?
I thought the concept sounded really cool. Like, ooh, ninja restaurant, awesome. But then, they get there and she gets freaked out and pees because, of course,
Yeah.
freaking Snooki and her peeing her pants.
And
Like,
also, peeing her pants and talking a lot about her bathroom activities. I mean,
that's not new.
but how many times in this episode have we had to hear about Snooki peeing and,
Yeah,
and
well,
pooing?
I'm gonna poo.
But we always knew that she was
Yeah.
that kind of. I mean,
It's
how
a-
many times in Jersey Shore did she fart and was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I just farted."
and
Oops.
peed and yeah.
But,
She's just taking it on to a whole new level though with the pregnancy thing.
Yeah.
It's just like gives her another excuse to talk even more about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think we could hear much more about Snooki's private bathroom habits, but I guess we will.
I
We had a
mean,
little incident last night.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just her talking about how she's pooping for two.
It's like Snooki's rules of motherhood. Do not hold your poop in because you're holding your baby's poop in.
Holding back your baby's poop.
And that can't be good.
It cannot be good. Well, she's got a point. I don't think it could be
does.
good. I've never had a baby and Christy.
No, never.
No, and Phil obviously cannot.
I've never opened a book on this stuff, so I don't know.
But I will definitely keep that in mind when the day comes.
Yeah.
Not to hold my poo because my baby
Because my baby
might
does
suffer.
not want to be all backed up with poop. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Anyway, that ninja restaurant.
the ninja. Well, anyways, I thought when they said ninja restaurant, I just thought it was going to be some, generic sushi restaurant. But I think having ninja guys sneak up and attack
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
It was kind of fun, but
It's
I
a
wanted
neat
to see
touch.
like a mirror hall. That's like legit ninja stuff. And like, maybe like jumping down from a wall, not just like boo, like once you cross a corner. That's like not Scary Farm stuff,
It is like Not Scary Farm, but I get really scared at Not Scary Farm. Like really
too.
scared.
You know, I mean, it'd be fun if they like snuck down and like put scorpions in their food when they weren't looking, and
Wow.
like if you want to take it to that level.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, they'd have to sign some major waivers walking in there. Like that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I feel like scaring people can also be a lawsuit.
Because people pee their pants.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, speaking of ninjas and making sure that this place doesn't turn into a ninja town with no lights is if you guys happen to be needing any ninja supplies, a perfect place to get it Where?
Amazon.
Amazon.com.
Got everything.
They do have everything. And I bet you they have ninja supplies. And so if you do happen to need ninja supplies or maybe, sex toys from the sex shop or anything related to pregnancy or anything else for that matter, go to AfterBuzz TV and click on the Amazon link and do your shopping that way because we get a little kickback if you click on the Amazon link on the AfterBuzz website. It helps us keep the lights on. It helps keep this content that you're listening to free. So definitely help us out and click on that Amazon
You know what
link
I'm gonna say?
on AfterBuzz.
No offense to the fan who wrote this in, but they wrote, "Wow, your Amazon website looks exactly like Amazon." The point is,
Well-
it does take you to Amazon.
It does.
To the real Amazon.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what's cool about it is that you're not limited to purchasing things that are AfterBuzz related or TV show related. You can buy anything you want. So
You're in
just
Amazon.
That link takes you to Amazon.
it's what we call
You're
a
there.
In the
win-win-win.
world of Amazon.
Yes.
A win-win-win.
There you go.
The
Triple win.
trifecta of wins.
Triple win.
Because Amazon wins, we win, and you win.
Yay! Let's get a fist pump for that.
get a little quick
Oh
fist pump?
yeah, the triple win. Woo! Triple W,
Still sore.
WWW. You're still sore.
It was
Christy.
a serious.
You got to use your other hand. Like,
That's right.
I mean,
That's right. I know. But this is the strong one. This one feels like loppy.
Were
Like,
you-
Well, we got to work on
I
that.
don't know. Okay. All right,
It is
all right.
the day after 4th of July. Did you fist pump a lot on 4th of
That's
July?
what I'm saying.
Is that what
was
it is?
like, I don't know, like 5 hours straight, just
Of
straight
fist pumping?
fist pumping.
Well, that's a fantastic.
I did
4th of
the
July.
double for a little bit, but then it just anyway.
It's a little
We
too
got to get your
aggressive.
stamina up.
I'm good.
I feel like Snooki can go like 10 days.
It's a little bit too aggressive, the double fist pump. I think you
Right,
just
right,
got to
right.
keep it at one.
It was good music, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh.
And speaking of good music,
Yes.
go to iTunes,
Yes.
obviously for good music, and go to iTunes, obviously for good podcasts like the one you're listening to now, and the other AfterBuzz TV show. So go to iTunes, come in and rate and comment our show. That would be awesome. We'll totally give you some shout outs if we do.
And download the new podcast app.
Yes. You can just go to the App Store, on your iPhone, iPad, computer,
Yes.
whatevs. Download the podcast app, and right from there, you can just search for, any AfterBuzz TV show.
Or
And
any
boom,
show.
right there. So tell all your friends, and it only takes like a minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Another applause.
Another applause and another fist pump and another trifecta W. Win,
Here's
win,
what I will
win.
say. The ratings help in us formulating how to make better shows for you guys. Because you guys are obviously enjoying it. And if there's anything we can do better, that's what we're going to try to do. The other thing is we're doing a fact check on our statistics of how many downloads we get. We're amazed by how many downloads we're getting. Now, as soon as we get that, we're going to be starting the campaign of getting to the next level.
Yes.
And that doesn't happen unless you tell a friend. You
Yes.
got to tell a
Yep.
friend.
Tell a friend so AfterBuzz can get to that next level. Please.
Booyah.
But anyways, so back to Snooki and Jwoww. A really important time in Snooki's life is here, and it was when she went to the doctors to see her new little meatball. What'd
Well,
you guys
she
think
called
of that?
she called it an alien, which
Yeah, what did you think of her reaction? Like her first reaction?
Ew.
And seeing
She's
it.
like, ew, my child inside of me.
Yeah, I
That's
don't-
hilarious.
I mean, at least she's honest. And
Yeah.
but I got worried when they were saying like, "Oh, it's in a headstand position. That's not good."
Yeah, that was scary. She's like, and the nurse was like, or she's like, that's really not good.
But then again, I was like, that would be Snooki's baby in a, starting off the world in a freaking headstand.
On television,
Yeah.
with the whole world to see.
Exactly.
I mean, Snooki's life is
Upside down, crazy girl.
for everyone to see,
Yeah.
and it would be fitting that her unborn child would be that way.
Yeah.
Was the
Yeah.
baby like? I mean, you know how like vintage Snooki, she was doing the handstands and the flips
Right.
and things like that. Was the baby like? Because we saw so many pictures, and I literally think the baby was just like fist pumping and dancing and,
was.
and battling.
Yeah.
That baby is gonna have some interesting genes. It'll be interesting to see like the kind of personality that pops up because you got such a difference in personality between between Snooki and Gianni. Gianni's reserved, he's a little more quiet, and Snooki is out there.
Yeah.
Or as Snooki would say,
It's gonna be like a little roly-poly, you know, when it's curled in and all quiet and good, and then it can just like sprawl out all crazy.
well, which one is it though? Is it going to be Snooki? Is it going to be Johnny?
Here's where it gets tough.
Nature versus nurture.
I'm gonna get serious for one moment.
Okay, let's do it.
As parents, you have to be on the same page of how you're gonna, because it's gonna do no good if Gianni's like, no, you can't have ice cream for breakfast, and Snooki's like, nah, we're gonna have ice cream for breakfast. That's gonna just, you cannot have that.
They do. They have to have these discussions prior to that baby coming into this world. Yeah. And, or they'll have to figure it out. But you're right, Phil. They've got to be on the same page. Otherwise, This baby, please Well, not just the baby, the marriage. I mean, that's where a lot of marriages end up falling apart, too, is they don't agree on parenting skills or...
Yeah. And I don't think we see it, but because obviously a show's only going to show like the highlights or whatever. But I think they probably definitely have that balance off camera and whatever. Otherwise, they wouldn't be together.
You would hope so. Yeah, but the things like Phil brought up, the things might change though once another life is brought to the picture.
Luckily, I think she respects Gianni in the sense of, okay, this guy's smart. I'm not. Let him handle the smart stuff.
Well, according to Roger, it's a good thing that he's handsome or pretty because he's not too smart.
That was funny.
But I mean, it is apparent though that Snooki does have a lot of respect for Gianni. Mm-hmm. She really takes what he says seriously to heart, and that is usually what makes most relationships work.
Yeah.
Well, first, trust and respect, and it looks like Jay, backtracking in the beginning of the show, Jwoww not totally trusting of Roger, not wanting him to go to the strip club, and hopefully that isn't an underlying issue between the two of them, and I'm sure we'll see more of that. But
maybe if he got laid a little more, come on.
I know. He's kind of hinting at that. He's like, I try 5 times a day, and this girl's not having it. But
Jwoww should take it as a compliment. That's how hot she is.
Yeah.
He wants to jump her bones 24/7.
Yeah, he does. But back to the doctor's appointment. Let's get another round of applause for a healthy Snooki baby.
Yeah.
Yay! What is that? 3 rounds of applause. Wow, I think that's our theme for tonight. 3 wins, 3 rounds of applause,
right.
3 rounds of fist bumps. Woo! But yeah, anything else to add about the doctor's appointment?
It was just a nice moment.
There's a lot to talk about in news, huh?
There is.
Yes.
So we do.
Oh my God.
News and gossip.
Wait, Marissa, how long you been working here? We go to commercial before we go to news. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing, girl.
So yeah, we're gonna have a commercial break afterwards. We've got news and gossip for you guys, and we also have our weekly fashion Snooki Jwoww report. So stay tuned.
I'll sleep through that.
Hey there, good buddies. The handle's Woolly Bear. I'm a truck driving man, but I'm not that old school kind of truck driving man, no. I like to listen to podcasts while I'm driving through these great United States of ours. And my favorite podcasts in the world are from AFTERBUZZ TV. And why? Because AFTERBUZZ TV is like a post-game wrap-up show for all your favorite TV shows. Like Jersey Shore, Dancing with the Stars, Mad Men, and a whole truckload more. I like listening to my Gossip Girl podcast, catching up with all my fellow fans and getting all the latest news and gossip. No, I got some strong opinions. And AFTERBUZZ TV lets me share those opinions with thousands of other listeners. Woo-wee, what a feeling. I used to doze off on those lonely stretches of road. And don't worry, I got the cruise control. But now I'm wide awake and listening to all the AFTERBUZZ TV goodness. Check them out, give them a holler, and tell them the old Woolly Bear sent you. AFTERBUZZ TV News.
And we're back with some news. Christy, give it to us.
We're starting. Oh my God, we have so much. First of all, happy birthday to Pauly D.
Yay!
Turning 32.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Pauly D. And happy birthday to Mike, The Situation. His birthday was yesterday, July 4th.
Yep.
So
That's
happy
a
birthday
terrible
to our boys.
birthday, though.
I know, it sucks.
Are you serious? I feel like that would be an awesome birthday. Like fireworks everywhere for you.
Well, he does get to share his birthday with America.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's a good
He's Italian.
Yeah. But this was such a busy week for the Jersey Shore. They had their birthdays, and two people out of the cast had their scheduled court dates. Dina had her court date July 3rd, going in for her behavioral misconduct
on the beach.
Yes, when she was dancing around in the street and not walking on the sidewalk. So she went in July 3rd into the courthouse, pled guilty, and they just brought her fee down. It was like about, I think if I remember correctly, it was like $106 fine plus court fees, and she's in the clear.
That was the reduced fee?
That was the reduced fee because she pled guilty, showed up on time, handled her stuff. So,
well, good for her.
Yeah. Good job, Tina. Taking care of business.
Taking care of
Out of
business.
control, but taking care of business. Ronnie, on the other hand, had his scheduled court date, ironically, on the same exact day, because of simple assault is why he got arrested. But, he actually did not have to appear notice. So he's still in the clear. The next scheduled date is unclear as of right now. So we'll, keep you guys updated with that and see what happens there. But that was from the fight. I think it was last season. It was a bar fight, and Jwoww and Roger and all of them were involved with the bouncer.
And he got sent to jail overnight,
yes,
right?
Correct. So we'll keep you updated on that.
Well, thank you.
He's still waiting. And also, this was the very last week of shooting for season 6 of Jersey Shore. So, they kind of...
Is it the end of an era?
See, that's a speculation. That's a thing. I think from the beginning when they started shooting in June, there was speculation of, is this going to be the very last season? Obviously, Snooki's going to start a family, and everyone's kind of going off and doing their own thing. They actually paid a lot of money to get some of the cast back in, like The Situation, Snooki, and all of them to get rounded back up for this season 6. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You think they're going to come back together for season 7?
I think it's the end of an era.
I do too. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to be back. I mean, Snooki's going to have an actual baby.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be pregnant. It's another thing to have that baby.
Yeah.
And that'll be tough. I also think too that they're going to, for the cast members that haven't so far, I think more will come out of the woodwork of trying to get their own shows and doing their own things.
Yes.
And those that have broken off probably like that and being on their own and wanting to do their own branding or whatever it is. So I see them wanting to focus more in those directions. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
But
so we'll see what happens. I think it'll be a teary season.
It will
finale.
be. It will be teary. Tears all around. I think I'll be tearing because I'll be sad.
And it said in some of the reports they had a final bonfire. Of course, all of Vinny's family was there. All the boyfriends, Roger, Gianni, all of them just kind of got together and had a really huge bonfire, partied all night long. So we're gonna.
Well, that'll be exciting. That'll be exciting to see.
That'll be cool.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for that news. Woohoo! And so, real quick, we're gonna have our little fashion segment on what the girls were wearing this week. Did you notice anything fun or wacky?
Okay, there was an outfit that Snooki wore when they were shopping. It was when she had to poop.
Yeah, at the fabric store.
It was awful. It was like a black tunic, skin tight. I'm not saying that she has a bad body, but there were just a random band of cheetah print.
Yeah, it's like she's just trying to throw cheetah print.
Yes.
Anywhere. And I have to agree too, there was something she wore that I hated too. Last week she was doing a lot better in my eyes. She threw that gypsy looking bandana of leopard print on her.
Right.
And almost what I think happened is I think she was at the fabric store, saw some leopard fabric, she cut it up and made it into a gypsy thing.
Yeah,
I hated that.
action.
I thought it was awful. I thought it was an awful use of leopard.
It looked like a blanket almost.
It did. It was so long and so big. I prefer her in bows.
Yes.
So.
But I did love her little fascinator the night they went with their little girls' night.
That was super cute.
That was very cute.
It was cute.
And I really did like Jenny's prostitute wear.
Jwoww outfit.
Jwoww, yeah.
Did you like that outfit, Phil?
Jwoww.
Very Jwoww.
Wow.
And the glasses.
The Mel has
sexual.
spoken. Oh, yes. Yeah.
I mean, this is why Roger. Come on, Jwoww. Give the guy something.
Seriously.
She's
I mean,
a
she
hottie.
practically wears bondage whenever they go out.
She does.
How can he not?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see her in later episodes, throwing on those costumes she likes to throw on. And speaking of later episodes, do you guys have any predictions for next week?
Oh my God, the roommate party.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
I'm excited for the roommates. Yes.
Sorry.
No worries. Because again, I think for me, I like seeing other people enter their world. While we're only seeing them, but at the end of the day, they're famous. People should be recognizing them. They're dealing with, okay, we have to make this appearance and things like that. And I understand that's not what the show's about. It's about them kind of living out their dream, whatever, summer, fall, whatever it was. But come on.
It does bring up a good point in that if this is a reality show, their reality, it isn't necessarily this. It is in some ways, but it isn't. And like Phil said, it would be interesting to see the reality of going places and them being recognized and how they have to deal with that. Obviously, they had a doctor's appointment at night, probably because they couldn't go during the day because of the fact they're so famous.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to
and they
see
also,
that.
I mean, just I thought about it more. I mean, it makes sense. But the house that they live in, the reason that it's just so spacious, so it makes it easy to film.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. But
How about Vinny?
Yeah, I like that little teaser of Vinny getting all bitter about her engagement.
and well,
Announcement.
I think it'll be really cool that they're all back.
Yes.
A, and B, how they're going to react to, we saw a little bit of Vinny, but how they're going to react to not just the engagement, but to the pregnancy.
Die. They're going to die.
Yeah, and it looked like she was like, she has her formula. She tells them she's engaged first and then pregnant.
Yes,
It's like
that's how you drop
it's her
them.
go-to.
I feel like the situation's gonna go. It's not my kid.
Yeah.
Because that was his whole thing, like that he hooked up with
That's your
Snooki.
prediction.
That ain't
No,
mine. That
it's
ain't
not my
mine.
kid.
That ain't mine. That ain't me.
He's like, you know what? I did the whole thing was not true.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm done.
And then I think Vinny's going to go in the corner and kind of cry. He's going to let a tear out.
Yeah. Well, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much. And for our co-host here, where can we find you guys again?
You guys can find me on Twitter at MissClo, MISSC_LO.
Show some love to the Whale Wars after show here at AfterBuzz TV.
And I'm Erika Vieira. You can find me at Erika Vieira LA. Friend me or follow me. I'm on Twitter. Yay!
And thank you, Marissa, for the sound effects over there
Thank
in the
you.
booth.
Wonderful as always.
Yes, you're welcome.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Bitches.
Bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.